I know you saw the video. Mr. Harjinder Singh turned 3 people into lunch meat. That didn't have to happen. We're gonna talk about it.
There is no
Welcome back to the WilHemi Show, Thursday edition. Take a moment to go through the news here. As you all know, last week, a gentleman driving a large tractor trailer in Florida wasted 3 human lives. And basically, none of it should have happened. None of it should have happened. We got my man Harjinder Singh, another Sikh named Singh. I say he was a Sikh man from Punjab, India. Why are they all named Singh? I swear, we had another problem. A gentleman a couple months ago was beaten really badly in the streets of LA, also named Singh. What in the heck is up? Why are all these Singh guys, are they all related or what? Well, of course, all you got to do is a little research from time to time. Turns out that in the Sikh religion, all men who are baptized into the Sikh religion add Singh to their name. Okay, so they're not all related. They take it as a middle name, sometimes a surname. And it all comes down from, they had 10 gurus that founded the Sikh religion in India. It was founded basically as a response or an anti-caste system movement. They were trying to bring peace and equality and good life and all of that good stuff to the Indian people there. And the Hindu religion was not something that they totally supported. It was kind of in response to all of that over there, and they had 10 gurus that founded it. The 10th of the 10 gurus was named Gavin Singh, and he's the one that every male Sikh is named after. They insert that into their name once they become Sikhs. Once they become baptized in the Sikh religion, they take that name, and it helps to show people who are not from their religion, or for people who are not in that area. It unifies them and makes them all equal. Okay, that's kind of what it's all about. It's not a problem. They're nice, peaceful guys, and I've known some Sikhs, and I never got around to asking them why their name is always Singh. I just thought they were all related. I didn't know. Yeah, so the women also have a name. Their name is Kaur, and that means princess. Singh means lion, okay, in their language. But anyway, Sikh gentleman comes here and becomes a one-man wrecking ball. This guy, I don't know if the other Sikhs are proud of him or not. He's a total mess. Came here in the U.S., came to the United States, across the southern border with Mexico, came across where there should have been a border wall. 2018, as you know, Trump was in office, he was president. We had not yet hit the COVID crap, but he was trying to get the wall built. John McCain, among others, he ain't done it. Everybody fought him on it. Didn't want it built. It was mean. Well, anyway, no wall, flood of illegals still coming in. Singh here was one of them. Made it in. 2018, he got here. 2 days later, after he got here, wandering around wherever he was, I don't know exactly, he manages to get picked up by Border Patrol. They put him in custody, process him. He says he's scared to go back to India, so he gets the asylum status. He knows what to say, knows what to do, So anyway, Border Patrol, whatever, they release him into the streets on a $5,000 bond. I guess he's supposed to come back and do whatever. But somehow, California gives him a driver's license. Not only a driver's license, California gives him a Class A CDL. So that means Mr. Singh here is probably able to vote. Because, I mean, what's going to stop you, right? You don't even need a license to vote, but you can get registered with a license, right? So he's probably voting. He's probably working. Now, he tried to get a work permit in, 2020 from that's a federal thing. DOT, you got work authorization, not DOT, but work authorization is federal. Trump administration denied it. Mind you, the man has already been driving. That was in 2020. He was driving trucks here in the United States, lower 48 at least, cross country, tractor trailer, 80,000 pounds. He's been driving without a work authorization for a minute. Okay? In 2019, January of 2019, before his authorization was denied, his application was denied for the first time, somehow he's behind the wheel of a big rig. He crashes. No, he don't crash. I'm sorry. He don't crash. He destroys a bridge in Ola, Arkansas. GPS told him to go that way. He went that way. Sign said 6 tons max. He's in a 80,000 pound rig, 40 tons max. Takes the bridge anyway. Bridge collapses under his truck. It was on the news. I remember it. I didn't realize what it was going on, but that was yet another Singh that was in the news. And I just like, okay, whatever. But I do remember hearing about that crash. This man, now mind you, he don't speak good English. He barely speaks English. They gave him a test in custody this week, and a proficiency test. He could not pass a driver's test. He could not pass written language or anything like that. Barely can talk. They got different letters over there. They don't English. There's some English, right? There's some English over there because of the British and all that stuff, right? But this guy, Harjinder Singh, cannot speak English, cannot read English, has no, man, look, yes, he might be able to swing that truck around, okay? I'm a Class B. I don't have a Class A. Don't want it. They drive too slow, nothing but big loads. You're gone all the time. I don't want it, right? You got to do it. You got to drive Class A too long before you can get a nice, comfy local route with 3 days off a week, okay? Can't do that very soon in a Class A. Anyway, I can do that in Class B. That's what I've done. But anyway, this guy driving around all 48 states with your mama, my family and friends, everybody you love out here on these roads. He's driving around, can't speak English. Something else Trump wanted to eliminate. Now, he's trying to do that now, but I mean, all truck drivers need to speak English. Well, that's duh. We already thought that, but I mean, come on. Damn, here we go. Once again. Anyway, he's driving around, destroys a bridge. I mean, completely destroyed. The bridge down, right? Because he can't read. Probably can't read. Maybe he just said, F it. I'm taking the bridge anyway. What's all these weight limit things about? Anyway, that's 2019. 2020 tries to work. No. Somewhere around 2021, Biden administration does approve his work authorization. The man's got no paperwork, no nothing. Regardless. Okay, I'll give you the fact. I've seen a lot of Sikh truck drivers. How do I know I'm seeing a Sikh truck driver? Because Sikh truck drivers wear the turban. They wear a big, neat, perfect turban at all times. Now, Sikh guys, they have to wear that turban all the time. They never cut their hair. It's religious. They do not cut their hair from birth, right? So they wear a turban to protect their hair. And I guess they take it off at home. I don't know. But they're always wearing turbans. There's a lot of them out here driving around, at least in SoCal, okay? We see a lot of Sikhs driving. Most of them do pretty good, right? But mind you, there's also a lot of people in California, particularly, who possibly have licenses to drive these trucks and have no idea what they're doing. I've watched them struggle backing into docks. I've watched them struggle making turns. I've watched them just, in the fast lane, in the carpool lane, tractor trailer and all. California is a big no-no. California plates on a tractor, what the hell, what's your excuse, right? Nevertheless, while this man was driving trucks more than likely in India, and he's only 28. 28. He's a baby kid. He's a little guy, youngster. Looks old as shit, but he's young. He's probably learned how to drive trucks in India. Now, in India, if you've ever seen truck drivers in India, if you've ever seen any footage at all, matter of fact, I'm going to show you something right now. In India, there are no rules. You do whatever the hell. You got motorcycles, you got carts, you got bicycles, you got pedestrians, you got chickens, you got all kind of livestock, you got all kind of cars, Jaguars, whatever. I mean, everything in the world over there. There are no lines in the street. Major intersections, 8, 9, 10 rows of traffic hitting a 3-way intersection with 3 different big roads come together, and you just go. Now, mind you, I'm not bullshitting. The Indian driver's manual is 1.5 pages. Matter of fact, I got a copy of it right here. I got a copy of it. Let me show you. Driving in India. Page 1, don't hit a cow. Page 2, go nuts. That's it. That's all it is to it. They have no rules over there, okay? You can do whatever the hell you want, whatever the hell you think you have to do it, right? He brought that shit here. That U-turn that he pulled on the Florida Turnpike is something I have never seen. I have never seen a tractor trailer driver in this country with the brass stones, the boulders, to pull a freaking U-turn on a high-speed freeway from a dead stop on one side of the road through the little area that it tells you this is for the cops. This is where the police dip and make U-turns to catch a ticket on the other side, right? I have never in my life heard of such a thing. That is pure Indian Punjab balls to bring that over here. And mind you, he saw that van coming. He thought the van was just going to stop because this is a normal thing. In India, yeah, you might have to stop in the middle of a freeway because of a truck doing a U-turn, dropping off some chickens. Who knows, right? No, he just looked at that van like, oh well, and made the turn anyway. 3 people gone. And you see the look on his face after the turn and after they hit his truck. He's like, uh-oh. Well, I'm going to be late. This is an incredible thing to see as a truck driver. This man was the poster boy for illegal immigration. And I mean, I don't even call it. He's an illegal alien. Okay? This is the reason illegal aliens must go. This guy right here. It has nothing to do with being from Mexico. It has nothing to do with being brown. It has nothing to do with your economic status. Over here, us truck drivers, we go through hell and high water to get our licenses. I had to pay. Well, I didn't have to pay. I take it back. That's not true. I didn't pay. Felt like it, but I didn't pay. I got my truck, my commercial license through a school bus company. Good old Laidlaw. Way back in '92. I had to go 40 hours of classroom training, 40 hours of road training. I had to go get fingerprinted with the highway patrol. I had to go dig out a birth certificate. I had to go to the DMV. I had to take a written test. I had to take a pre-trip test. I had to take hazmat. I had to take every test on that docket at the DMV, every written test, because that's what they did when we got like passenger tank, hazmat, pre-trip, air brakes, all that. Because we went through hell and high water to get our license, and then you go test with a highway patrolman sitting over your shoulder watching everything you do, and he can give you a ticket, take you to jail, you do something egregious enough during your test, right? That's what we go through. And we have respect for these roads. We have respect for the rules of the road. We also have respect for authority figures. You kind of have to do this because you got so much weight behind you. You put so many people's lives in danger. You can put so many people's lives in danger. And like I said, we didn't grow up in India where it's a free-for-all on the road and it's just basically survival of the fittest. We grew up with some order, and this man did not. And I thank God he's got the deportation order, and he will be bounced back over to Punjab, where he came from, and he need to go drive trucks over there, okay? I thank God for that. And there's plenty of people here that should not be, and they are doing bad things, because you don't break into a place to do good things, okay? If you entered my house without me knowing, and you jimmy the door, snuck into my house, and I'm not there, I don't know about it, you a thief, straight up. That's Bible on that, okay? So you can argue with me all you want. That's Bible. Only a thief breaks in. You broke into something, you there to steal something. He was here to steal a job. He stole money. He stole a job from somebody else who couldn't get it, because he was here and willing to do it probably for a lot less. Who knows how much money he made. But it's a highly frustrating thing to see a loss of life like this simply because somebody slipped through the cracks. So I don't know, just a moment of silence or whatever you got to do. And thankfully the boys are on it, and we're going to be changing things around. And hopefully we can put an end to this kind of crap. I know California just hands out licenses to anybody because California is an idiot. The governor is an idiot. State legislature is an idiot. And it's just not working. And it needs to stop. And hopefully it'll stop soon. We shall see. But until then, we just keep it pushing. And I keep this Cummins engine under my right foot for the short term and for the long term, as long as I'm here in California. And thank you for listening to my tirade here for a little while, but it is what it is. Keep on trucking, you guys. Thank you.